right, welcome to our press conference with Louisville. A reminder to everyone, please no video recording of press conferences and please silence your cell phones. Coach Busboom Kelly, if you would, please start with an opening statement.
Clearly very proud of this team and historic moment for our program. But man, going into this match, we knew we were going to have to work really hard. Pitt is an incredibly hard team to beat. And even when you feel like you have them beat, they will always find a way back in the match. So I was just proud of how we came out in Game 5, and finally we didn't let them back in that set. So just really gritty performance by our players.
We'll take questions now for Coach and the student athletes. Please raise your hand if you have a question. Give your name, affiliation, and direct your question by name, please.
Yeah. Lincoln O'Neill, Omaha World Herald. Anna, you're at the service line to start that fifth set. What's going through your mind, and as you keep serving, how's it feeling back there?
I always think start strong, first one's in, and then get in my rhythm, and just trusting my training. We serve every day. It's all mental, and I knew if I could just be aggressive and get them out of system at the very beginning of that match, it would help us a lot defensively and offensively. So I just really want to just get a nice serve going and just end up being more than I expected, but I'm okay with that.
Stephen Munson, USA Volleyball. Claire, you competed with the collegiate national team this summer. How did that experience prepare you for this moment and for this season?
While I was there out in California, I learned a lot, especially on the passing aspect. But the coaches that were there they just taught me so much. And with my passing, I do a little three-step shuffle now, so I learned that. And to just go after it, big moments, you just got to go for it.
Amy Joss, Lincoln Journal-Star. Danny, very emotional moment for everybody after this one. What does it mean to you to take this team to the final?
Well, it's something you hope you have the opportunity to do as a coach. So, it's we want to make a difference in young women's lives, and we want to compete to win. And you hope that you're on this stage, and just to be able to capitalize on the opportunity and to be able to take advantage of the moment is just incredibly special. And we talk about, out-teaming, outworking everybody. And in that Game 5, I just heard them saying, we will not lose, we will out-team Pitt. And it was, definitely a special moment.
Yeah, M.A. Vopel, ESPN.com. Coach, after that fourth set, was there anything you said? It's just sort of incredible to go on the run you guys did in the fifth set, and have you seen anything quite like that at a match at this level?
It wasn't anything that I said. Honestly, we have some inside jokes on this team that will remain inside, and we talked about that after Game 4, and I just felt them all loosen up, and I knew they were ready for the moment. And I've not seen that in a match like this, and it felt like that we could have done that, but Pitt's just, again, so good, and we could have went on runs in that match, and thank God we finally did it in Game 5.
Kendrick Haskins waving Louisville. Anna, after falling in this exact round last year, what was this whole year like, and what's the feeling now after going through that for 1 year?
We've been there before last year, and we know that feeling, and we know how hard it is to get there and how much it hurts after that loss. So I think this whole year that's been our goal, and the team has been on the same page since the very beginning and made it known that we want to win a national championship, and it's going to take a lot of effort and a lot of hard work to get there. And just seeing the team come out tonight, it's one game at a time. It's taken so many hard matches. We've had some adversity. We've had a lot this whole tournament, and just to be able to take it one step further and be the first ACC school in the final, I literally don't even know what to say. It's a dream.
Mike Patterson, Omaha World Herald. Danny, talk about the block that is a PK number 10 put up at the early on in that fifth set.
Yeah, we were teasing her in the locker room. When she tipped that ball behind herself, I was a little worried how she would come out in Game 5, but she just got her hands over. She just trusted it and followed the scout perfectly, and she executed. So it was a pretty incredible comeback after a couple of really bonehead plays in Game 4. So that's what a great player does, and somebody who's really confident and in themselves, and it was a great moment for her.
Richie Schmahowski for the Pitt News. Coach, just want you to talk to the state of the ACC. Obviously, 2 consecutive years where 2 teams make it to the Final Four. Now first team ever going to a national championship. What does it say about the quality of the conference, and do you think it's here to stay?
Yeah, the ACC keeps getting better and better and is attracting, really great athletes and keeping really great coaches in the conference. And I think last year, we hear all the noise that, the ACC isn't as good and that was a fluke. And for us in Pitt to make it back again is really impressive. And, of course, I think it's here to stay. And hopefully some other teams will keep getting better.
Dominic Campbell, Pittsburgh Sports Now. Coach, I wanted to know, what does this rivalry mean to you as a head coach, and what's your relationship like with Dan Fisher? He's told me before this is a friendly rivalry. Would you agree with that? I
would. I always say I like Dan a lot off the court. I don't like coaching against him, though. I think that's pretty friendly. But, we were texting a little bit after Pitt beat Wisconsin, and we just said congrats on the ACC, and I said, what we call it? We call it the absolutely crushed conference, because us and Pitt, we just go at it. We know both of us are going to be swinging away. But this rivalry means a lot, and I think it's made both of our programs so much stronger, and there's just a lot of respect between our programs, and that makes it fun. It's fun to know that we're going to play them twice a year, and it's going to be a battle, and we're going to get pushed every time.
Claire, talk about the end of the third set. What happened there to allow y'all to come back and kind of close that out and put you in a position to win, eventually win the match?
In the third set, I feel like something that we don't talk about a lot but is much appreciated and respected on our team is the depth in our lineup. We can put anyone out there, and I think having Aiden come in big moments and CeCe Rush, without them, we wouldn't be in this position. And also Elena and DeBeer going on their runs with aces and everything like that. I think that's what helped push us to win.
Kevin Suits, Channel 10 in Lincoln. Danny, as expected, you guys had a lot of the crowd behind your team tonight. What does it mean to you, all the love that was expressed toward you and your players tonight, especially in a match that went 5?
It means a lot. And, I saw a quote from somebody probably on Twitter that said, Nebraska doesn't forget their own. And I was hoping they'd be behind us. And it just feels good to know that it's not just the people of Louisville that love this team, and we can go out of state and still gain a lot of love. And I'm pretty excited because I will be really surprised if any Nebraskans are cheering for Texas on Saturday.
Time for a few more questions.
Addie Miners at WLKY in Louisville. This is for you, Coach. I know that you had the potential to be the first woman to, win coach to win national championship. So talk kind of about that, what that means to, get that milestone and be able to have a run at that. Obviously, that extra added motivation for Saturday.
Yeah, I'm going to repeat a little bit, of what I said when I've been asked this question a lot. I got asked it a lot last year, and just, last year, I didn't really want to talk about it. I just wanted to be a coach. Why are we talking about a female coach? And then this year, I think my mindset has switched, and it's like, why are we talking about a female coach being the first one to win it? And that's got to change. And I think having a kid and just doing this again and be able to be successful with a child, it just means a lot to me. And what's really special is to see how supportive this team is. And so if I need to leave earlier than usual, or if I have to give more load to my assistants, they understand and they are supportive of that. And I don't know, I said it too, and there's plenty of love and time for these teams and my family. So means a lot.
One more question down here.
Yeah, Anna, on that same note, what does that mean to you and your team that you're playing for a female coach who has a chance to make history?
I mean, Danny has just done so much for this program, and when I first committed to Louisville under her, I trusted in her and knew that she could take this program to new heights. And just to see the growth that she's done and all she's done for us, she's a badass. Somebody said it before, and I'll say it again. she knows what she wants. She makes us work hard. We want to work hard for her, and just to see how well we're doing, and we give credit to the coaches and her, and it's going to be special in that final, and we want to do it for the coaches, do it for Danny, and do it for each other.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
A recording of this press conference will be available in the NCAA Digital Media Hub. Transcripts are provided by